now cooking figures, right? Lying about this. If you complain about any hardship, they will say it's because you don't like them. Go and find a job. Go and look for what to do. Go and double your hustle. Because according to Tinubu, on one hand, I know things are hard. I know people are suffering. I know people are hungry and blah, blah, blah. Then on the other hand, no, everything is fine. It's only those people who can work. They are the ones. Or those, sorry, it's only the people who don't like Tinubu. They are the ones complaining. I saw them having a fisticuff fight with Atiku earlier today, when Atiku said he would have done a better job than Tinubu. And then the Tinubu's rabid dogs, attack dogs, like a 70-year-old Facebook advisor to Tinubu, Bayo Onofunuga, was out there and said, Nigerians rejected Atiku. And Atiku responded, no, you stole it. You stole this presidency. Now you don't even know what to do with it. Right? We'll come back to that. The children kidnapped by Tinubu and locked up for 95 days. The same children that Justice Eguatu said they should pay 10 million naira bail. Tinubu has now overridden the judiciary by, according to them, he has given the order that the children should be released unconditionally after kidnapping and locking them up for 95 days. Here is Tinubu's disinformation minister relaying that.
Deep inquiries and commentaries about the fate or the situation regarding the minors that you saw towards the end of last week, the ones that have been arrested by the Nigerian police and that were undergoing some legal processes. You also saw what happened in the courtroom, and as a result of that, Mr. President, because of his very deep commitment to democracy and the rule of law, and without prejudice also to whatever legal processes there are, on the other hand, the human side, the human part of it, has directed that some announcements be made. I recall that I had a short briefing with Mr. President early this evening, and he has directed the immediate release of all the minors that have been arrested by the Nigerian police without prejudice to whatever legal processes there are. All minors, the President has directed that all of them be released immediately. Second, the President has also directed the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction to immediately see to the welfare of those minors and also take part to ensure their smooth reunion with their parents or guardians wherever they are in the country. Number three, the President has directed that a committee will be set up immediately to be headed by the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. It's actually an administrative committee to look at all issues surrounding the arrest, detention, the treatment, and finally the release of these young minors. Fourthly, the President has also directed that all the law enforcement agents involved in the arrest and the legal processes will be investigated, and if there are any infractions found to have been committed by any official of government, be him a law enforcement agency or whoever that person may be, appropriate disciplinary action will be taken against him or her.
ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún sí lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún sí lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí. ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún sí lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí.
Did you see that? They're acting brand new. So they know that there are infractions. They went to Bauchi, Kano, Kaduna, Borno, and they picked up Alimajiri children that they denied education, they denied health care, they denied care for. They packed them and they took them to Abuja. They locked them up in the most notorious prison, Kuje prison, IRS prison. They locked them up for 95 days. The police IG came out and said, those children that look so malnourished, they were acting drama. The police PRO, Adejobi, Olori Bukumuyiwa Adejobi, was also on TV, that the children are not minors. The children are adults. They'll be tried, as long as they are older than 7. They tried. One Ashiri, Olopa lawyer, said they were adults, graduates. They are married. They've got children. All of these people, if you are looking for, you don't need committee, just arrest all of them. Arrest the police IG, arrest Muiwa, arrest that weary that spoke in court. Arrest those who actually went on the operation to pick these children up. All of that acting brand new is just acting brand new. They are not going to do anything to them. The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Development and Sustainability of Poverty, or Poverty Increment, they will now set up all those things in a bad dash. They're just like, medicine after death. The children will be reunited with their family. Lies. Lies. But it is Nigeria. What do you expect? They probably didn't expect the media, social media backlashes that happened. The intention was to display those children and send a very strong message to all of you that will likely call for protest against Tinubu, that if we can do this to children, don't think that we cannot deal with any of you. If you call for any protest in Nigeria, you will be charged for treason, treasonable felony. 95 days, children in prison. The children that could barely read or write, they can't even read or write. It's not barely. They can't read or write. You said they want to overthrow Tinubu. Everybody is now acting new, acting like surprised. Mr. President will not let any children be subject. He'll kill you. So what will now happen to the Abobakus? the bastards, the Ronukus, the bad idiots, women abroad that justified that aberration. The whole world saw it. And rather than have any form of a fear spread across the whole, the trenches, it's backfired. So because it backfired now, they can just probably try and play media this or that. I told you that too. I said that 2 days ago. I said, very soon now, you are going to see Tinubu. They will say that Tinubu, in his magnanimity, in his benevolence, he has now ordered the release of the children. It's because he is a grandfather, he is a father. And, is in fact heartbroken. I haven't heard from Remi Werepe, Rats. Usually Rats would have said something too. Rat would have come out and say she is a mother. Oh, this thing broke my heart. This thing, But the witch never come out to say something. They will say in their own benevolence. I said that 2 days ago. Now it is happening. Tinubu, in his benevolence, has ordered the release of the children. They can even, to make the drama funny, they fit put clothes on top the children tomorrow. Carry them go the asshole rock like Boko Haram used to do when they kidnapped the school children. Boko Haram and his gang, they will say they've negotiated with the terrorists and therefore they will now put uniform. Some of you will be like, this tailor, this asshole rock tailor. This one, now very fast one. How they make all these clothing for over 100 children, school children kidnapped? Because it's all staged and drama, playing with the lives of children. So tomorrow now, they pack all of them, carry them, go as Old Rock to go and see Tinubu, so that they can show that, Tinubu is a father. 95 days. We don't even know how many of them they have killed. Olori Buruku Muyiwa Adejobi, that cold-hearted criminal, was there to tell us that he was smiling. I'm going to go look for that video. They are looking for who to arrest. This Ashire Muyiwa, they usually shout Ireo, Ireo on social media. They should have him arrested. Arrest this mofo. He is one of those who said the children are not underage. They are old enough because they wanted to overthrow Tinubu. This Olori Buruku has to be the first person. If you are looking for infraction, these are the kind of people who are so convinced that they could spread fear among Nigerians that in a democracy, they have criminalized protest. They are the ones who shared Russian flags among these people, so that they could say, now Russia, they sponsored the protest. Also, they went on to go and arrest other people, 47 of them, where they said they were receiving sponsorship from Russia. There is no contact or anything. There's no proof other than the flags. So this Olori Buruku said that 9 billion naira was shared. I'm going to look. There are two clips. I'm going to look for the second one. He said Russia, or they shared 9 billion during the End Bad Governance protest to remove Tinubu. He was lying to justify what they did. So if they are looking for who to arrest, I am giving you their names and the roles they played. Don't forget, let's listen to this first one.
The use of the word of minor, I don't understand, because those that are not criminally liable under the law, those are the people that are young ones below the age of 7. Once you are more than 7, you can be charged to court. The only thing is that you need to follow certain procedures to do that. But none of them is less than 7. I think the youngest should be 13. The fact that you're a 13-year-old doesn't mean you cannot be charged to court. So anybody, even in the children and young persons act, you can still charge you to court because you are 13-year-old. You can go to court. These are those who actually are leveraged on the end bad governance protest. They hijacked the protest and they are so violent. They are the people that are flying the Russian flags and many foreign flags, which of course is a punishable offense. So we and every custodial facility of the government in Nigeria takes care of the inmates, whether those that they have decided on their cases or those that still are awaiting trial. The 76 of them were charged to court, and they have been with us on court order. Anyway, the police has not detained anybody illegally. We have not acted illegally on this case so far. But today we are very surprised. We are taken aback to have witnessed the drama that played out today at the courts when the senses of them fainted. But we are shocked because nobody has ever reported any ailment or underlying ailments to the police before now. By and large, the court has a discretion to decide, and the court has granted them bail. Why before they meet up with the conditions, the bail conditions, I think they should be in the correctional facility. That's the job of the Nigerian Correctional Service. They will take care of them, and when they meet up with their bail condition, they can go. But this will not in any way stop the prosecution. The use of
That's Muyiwa. It was the same Muyiwa who went on to say some people shared money. Some of you may not know. They shared money to overthrow government of Tinubu.
Let me use the case of the end bad governance as a case study now. We always get information. We always have intelligence. And I made a statement on behalf of the IGP that we got intelligence that this will come, foreign mercenaries will come, the same will be hijacked. People always think it's because of trust deficit. People always think we lie when we say certain things. You cannot claim to be more of a Catholic than the Pope. We have seen it, it's our own job. You go out, you do this, you defend your people, journalists write reports, medical doctors go, they carry out operations, procedures in the hospitals. Our own job is to analyze intelligence. Today alone, I received more than 10 intelligence that they've sent to me. Either from DSS, from our own intelligence department, or from DIA, all of them will send intelligence, and we process intelligence. We have a common hub, we have a common center, fusion center, in the office of the NSA that will analyze things every day. Mr. Shurabi is part of some of these things. He is aware because he always comes as an ambassador to come and see certain things. Before I made a statement on the case of the invasion of the NSC, I was in the NSC office and they showed me the case file that a particular man, that man will declare one thing, that Andrew has done this, has done this, has done that. We went to the second floor of the NSC building. We actually struck. It's when we struck that even we were aware that NSC was not even control of that building. It is named Labour House, it's NSC building, but the NSC is still, I think somebody is still managing the building for them. So apparently the NSC president is not even aware of all his tenants. Before somebody got a job and was operating from here, somebody that has been fingered in crises across about 7, 8, 9 countries across the world, particularly African countries. I told them that we're going to reveal certain things, but I think it's good for us when we get to court. Let's push all those evidence before the judge, not to be in the media for now. But we have content, and you notice that we kept on saying that we have credible evidence to nail them and to prosecute them. You people are trying to just protest to express your feelings, tell the government how you feel. Why people are actually trying to capitalize on that and get money. And they actually got money. We're talking of $9 billion. Even you as you are seated, I'm sure you are not aware, probably because of that protest alone, people realize $1 billion and they actually disburse the money to cause chaos in Nigeria. Not only in Nigeria. We intercepted certain things, conversations that people were planted. You notice that in Kano, it is not a protest, violent street. Because the person they gave money in Kano was to make sure there is bloodbath, not to even protest. In Maraba, 1 minute or 1 hour into the protest, they started burning stations, attacking, and marching inward. What God do you have that you want to...
Nuisance lele.
Olórí burúkú ni Múyìwá. Olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá. And I hope he sees my video. Olórí burúkú ni ẹ́, Múyìwá. For people like you are going to meet your own Waterloo. Don't worry. There is no evidence of any police station burned during the end bad governance protest in Abuja. Not a single one. No police station was burned anywhere. There's no record of that. But he sat there. And he kept repeating the lie. A police officer. Just to justify why they killed people. And that's what they do. Once they claim that, and most of this, that's what the Nigerian police, that's what they do. Normal. When it is now time for them to prove all of this in court, they will run away. Just like the case of Nnamdi Kanu. There is nothing they didn't tell all these mofos who are kind of trying to tarnish and then gaslight and blackmail IPOB on social media. These mofos. There is nothing. Most of the talking point of some of you mofos that love to say one or two things about IPOB today or about Nnamdi Kanu today, most of what you are repeating, they are what these Olori Brukus continue to tell the media. When they asked Bokwari, why did he keep Nnamdi Kanu in prison? He said Nnamdi Kanu imported broadcasting equipment to Nigeria to be broadcasting the Biafra radio, Biafra this and that. I say, but that's not a crime. That is not a crime. But to them it is. The equipment, so no guns, so no weapon, no nothing, no equipment, broadcasting equipment. Today we say all you need is just a website, a login, and you can be broadcasting anywhere. But to them, the laptop, the microphone, they are weapons of overthrowing governments. And then they will tell you, Nnamdi Kanu, he gathered people, he bought guns. Oh yeah, bring the evidence. No evidence. They will continue to ask the court to adjourn. But their media, the media will be help them to repeat all the lies. They will make it headline. Headline. We discovered, we raided the base of IPOB. We raided the base of Kiniko. The police found weapons. Because the likes of Múyìwá are the ones that are releasing statements. So when it is now time for them to come and prove all that nonsense in court, there will be no single evidence, not a single one. Present what you said now. You said you found this and that, Abi. They are the ones committing this crime and that crime, Abi. Yeah, come and prove the evidence here. No. No. Because the purpose is not to prove anything. The purpose is to kind of give reasons why they are killing people or why they are keeping you in their custody. Their media will help spread it and say you are a very dangerous person. When it is time for them to come and prove how dangerous you are, you won't see them. Today, the judiciary is completely with them, and the way it works, also once they ask the judiciary to keep you away for treason, they will say by law, the law of treasonable felony, the law of section 123 of the criminal code of and the judge will be like, that's true. Oh yeah, go and lock him up. Do you understand? That's how they run their things there. They have intelligence reports. We have all the reports. We receive intelligence report that people want to hijack your protest. People that want to kind of destroy Nigeria. Oh yeah, bring the evidence of the intelligence report. Lórí irọ́.